When a Sigma male goes silent, understanding the irreversible shift. Have you ever encountered a moment when someone's presence transforms so profoundly that it feels like a door has closed quietly but permanently? This phenomenon is particularly resonant with Sigma males, a unique personality type known for their independence, self-sufficiency, and deliberate decision-making. Their silence is not just the absence of words, it signifies a deeper process, an internal verdict that has already been reached. Unlike others who might use silence as a strategy or manipulation tool, a Sigma male's quietness is more akin to the calm finality of a resolved mind. When a Sigma male goes silent, it's not the beginning of a discussion or a cry for attention, it's a sign that the decision has already been made, and nothing can reverse it. Let's explore what happens when a Sigma male retreats into silence, the stages leading up to it, and why it often signals the end of the line for those who have pushed them too far. Number 1. The quiet shift. When a Sigma male goes silent, it's not a reaction to a single event but the culmination of a deeper internal process. The shift is so subtle that others may not immediately notice it. It's not marked by dramatic declarations or confrontations but feels more like the quiet closing of a chapter. Psychologists often compare it to water freezing. The temperature drops degree by degree with no visible change until, suddenly, everything solidifies. By the time you perceive the change, the decision has already been made. This silence is neither passive nor an act of manipulation. Unlike the silent treatment used to provoke or punish, a Sigma male's silence carries a much heavier weight. It represents a final verdict, the result of careful deliberation and a complete internal resolution. It's a signal that they've reached a point where further communication feels unnecessary and futile. For Sigma males, this moment of quiet is not just a response to external factors but an intrinsic step towards clarity and peace. It reflects their ability to detach from situations and people that no longer align with their values. This shift often feels unsettling to those on the receiving end, who may struggle to comprehend the depth of what has occurred. In this silence lies the essence of their strength, a refusal to be drawn into unnecessary drama or explanations. It's not a door left ajar but one that has been gently closed, locked, and sealed forever. Number 2. Mental bridges burned. In psychology, there's a concept known as the threshold of irreversibility, a point where the mind transitions from considering options to executing a final decision. For Sigma males, this threshold is crossed with a quiet, deliberate resolve that is neither loud nor dramatic. Unlike others who may burn bridges with anger or outbursts, Sigma males do so in a way that is almost invisible to those around them. This process is not fueled by rage or vengeance. Instead, it's a calm acknowledgement that the connection, whether personal or professional, no longer serves a purpose. It's as if the mental pathways that once linked them to someone or something are quietly erased. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Sigma males take this principle a step further, they don't seek revenge at all. Instead, they remove themselves so completely that the possibility of future reconciliation is eliminated. The most striking aspect of this process is its finality. When a Sigma male mentally burns a bridge, it's not just the act of stepping away but the complete removal of any foundation for future connection. Others may attempt to rebuild these bridges, often unaware that they no longer exist. It's not a matter of holding grudges or harboring resentment. The connection is gone because it no longer aligns with the Sigma's values or peace of mind. This act of detachment is not meant to punish or hurt others, it's simply the way a Sigma male moves forward. They don't lock the door behind them, they remove the door entirely, ensuring they never have to revisit what they've left behind. Number 3. Loss of respect. Respect is a cornerstone of human relationships, and for Sigma males, it is earned through character, authenticity, and trust. However, there comes a moment when respect, once lost, becomes irretrievable. For a Sigma male, this loss isn't just about disappointment, it's a complete unveiling of someone's true nature. Bruce Lee once said, "Knowledge will give you power, but character will give you respect." For Sigma males, no amount of charm, talent, or success can compensate for a lack of integrity. Once they see through the illusions of a person's character, the admiration they once held evaporates entirely. This realization is not accompanied by anger or attempts to expose the other person. Instead, it's a quiet recognition of the truth, a moment when the illusion drops, and they can no longer invest energy in the relationship. The process is internal and private. Sigma males don't announce their loss of respect or seek validation for their decision. Instead, they withdraw their energy, stop extending the benefit of the doubt, and let the relationship fade away. It's a subtle yet profound shift that often catches others off guard. For Sigma males, respect goes beyond surface-level traits. It's about trusting the essence of someone's character. Once that trust dissolves, it cannot be rebuilt with words, promises, or even actions. The Sigma male's silence in these moments is not a tactic but a testament to their unwavering commitment to their values. Number 4. Peace over explanations. For Sigma males, silence is often misunderstood as an invitation to discuss, explain, or negotiate. Many people interpret it as a pause in communication, a temporary lull that can be bridged with the right words. However, for a Sigma male, silence is not a space for negotiation, it's a decision to prioritize their inner peace above all else. Ancient philosopher Seneca once wrote, "The greatest power we have is the power to walk away from things that threaten our peace of mind." Sigma males embody this philosophy by recognizing when a situation no longer contributes to their mental clarity and well-being. Their silence is a shield, a way to protect themselves from unnecessary conflict or emotional drain. When others notice the silence, they often try to seek closure, sending long messages, asking for explanations, or attempting to reopen dialogue. What they fail to understand is that the Sigma male silence is not a passive-aggressive strategy, it's a declaration that they've moved on emotionally and mentally. They have reached a point where no words can resolve the situation. The profound truth behind their silence is that they no longer seek validation or understanding from others. They understand that true peace comes not from endless explanations but from letting go of the need to be heard or understood by those unwilling to listen. Number 5. Decisions are final. Most people make decisions with room for negotiation, reconsideration, or compromise. For Sigma males, this is not the case. When they make a decision, it is the result of careful observation, deep analysis, and thorough internal deliberation. By the time their silence signals a conclusion, the matter is closed, and no argument or plea will reopen it. Aristotle once said, "Excellence is not an act but a habit." Similarly, a Sigma male's decision is not a spur-of-the-moment reaction but the outcome of a consistent process of thoughtful evaluation. They have spent months, if not longer, analyzing patterns, giving chances, and considering alternatives before reaching a verdict. Attempts to change their minds often follow predictable patterns: bargaining, guilt trips, or promises of change. Yet, for a Sigma male, these efforts are futile. Their silence reflects the finality of their choice, made not out of stubbornness but from a place of unshakable clarity. What makes their decision so impactful is the quiet certainty with which it is carried out. There are no dramatic ultimatums or drawn-out explanations. Instead, their silence says everything that needs to be said: the matter is resolved, the chapter is closed, and they are moving forward without looking back. Number 6. Exit strategy in motion. While most people react to betrayal or disrespect with emotional outbursts, a Sigma male approaches these situations with the precision of a strategist. By the time their silence becomes noticeable, they are already halfway through a carefully planned exit. Sun Tzu, the ancient military strategist, famously wrote, "Every battle is won before it is fought." Sigma males embody this principle by methodically untangling themselves from toxic connections before anyone realizes what's happening. Their response to being pushed too far is not reactive but calculated. This detachment happens in subtle, almost imperceptible steps. They may become less available, respond less to manipulative behavior, or gradually withdraw from one-sided relationships. These changes are not random but deliberate moves in a larger plan to protect their peace and independence. By the time their silence is evident, the groundwork for their departure has already been laid. Unlike dramatic confrontations or hasty decisions, their exit is clean and precise, leaving no loose ends. When they leave, it's not to make a statement but to reclaim their energy and focus on their future. Number 7. Emotional detachment. One of the most profound shifts that occur when a Sigma male goes silent is their complete emotional detachment. This transformation is not temporary but final. Once they detach emotionally, they no longer feel anger, sadness, or hope for change, they feel nothing at all. Philosopher Epictetus captured this sentiment when he said, "It's not what happens to you that matters but how you choose to feel about it." For Sigma males, this choice to stop caring is not an act of revenge but a means of self-preservation. After giving too many chances and investing too much energy, they decide it's no longer worth the emotional toll. The change is evident in their interactions. What were once deep, meaningful connections are replaced by surface-level politeness. The warmth and care they once showed disappear, leaving behind a sense of neutrality that feels colder than anger. It's like watching a flame burn out, not with a dramatic burst but gradually until nothing remains but ashes. This detachment is irreversible. Once they've decided to unplug emotionally, there's no going back. You can't rekindle their care or erase the reasons they chose to detach. For a Sigma male, this is not about punishment, it's about protecting their peace and moving forward without the weight of toxic connections. Number 8. Seeing through manipulations. One of the defining traits of a Sigma male is their ability to see through manipulative behavior with clarity and precision. When they reach their limit, they no longer fall for guilt trips, excuses, or calculated moves designed to elicit a specific response. Robert Greene, in the 48 Laws of Power, advises, "See things for what they are, not what you wish them to be." For Sigma males, this clarity is both a strength and a turning point. Once they recognize the games people play, they can no longer unsee them. Every manipulation stands out, from urgent calls that only come when something is needed to insincere apologies made in moments of desperation. Patterns that once seemed coincidental reveal themselves as deliberate strategies. This newfound awareness shatters any remaining illusions they might have held. The result is not anger or confrontation but a quiet withdrawal. The Sigma male no longer engages with the games or the people playing them. They step away with the certainty that they deserve better and leave the manipulators to face the consequences of their own actions. Number 9. Silence as a verdict. A Sigma male's silence is not a negotiation tactic or a passive-aggressive ploy, it's a verdict. By the time they go silent, they have weighed every option, considered every angle, and made their decision. This silence is the ultimate expression of finality. Unlike others who might use silence to provoke a reaction, Sigma males are not seeking attention or validation. Their quietness is a testament to their resolve. It signals that they have no interest in continuing the discussion or entertaining further attempts at reconciliation. This silence is often misunderstood by those on the receiving end. They may interpret it as a temporary pause or an invitation to try harder. In reality, it is a clear and definitive statement: the connection has ended, and there is no going back. For Sigma males, silence is not just the absence of noise, it's the presence of clarity. It reflects their commitment to their values and their decision to move forward without the weight of toxic relationships. Number 10. No return to the illusion. Once a Sigma male sees through the illusions of others, they refuse to re-engage. They will not return to a connection built on falsehoods, manipulations, or empty promises. For them, clarity is freedom, and they value it above all else. This clarity allows them to see people and situations for what they truly are, not what they once wished them to be. Manipulative patterns, insincere actions, and superficial gestures become glaringly obvious. Once they recognize these dynamics, there is no unseeing or unknowing them. The Sigma male's decision to walk away is not driven by anger or revenge but by a desire for authenticity and self-respect. They would rather stand alone than remain entangled in relationships that drain their energy or compromise their values. Their silence is not just a withdrawal from toxic dynamics, it's a commitment to themselves. By choosing to let go of illusions, they create space for genuine connections and a life that aligns with their principles. When a Sigma male goes silent, it marks the end of a long and deliberate process of evaluation and resolution. Their silence is not an act of manipulation or drama but a declaration of independence, clarity, and self-respect. It reflects their unwavering commitment to peace and authenticity, even if it means letting go of what no longer serves them. When a Sigma male chooses silence, it's not a temporary phase or a dramatic statement, it's the end of a long internal journey. Their decisions are deeply rooted in logic, self-respect, and a desire for peace. They value authenticity and clarity, and their silence reflects the culmination of these principles. Understanding the silence of a Sigma male requires recognizing the profound deliberation behind it. It's not a withdrawal meant to manipulate or hurt but a step toward personal freedom and self-preservation. For those who have pushed a Sigma male to this point, it's already too late to turn back. If you found this exploration insightful, consider subscribing for more content about Sigma personality traits and their unique approach to life. Remember to prioritize your peace, trust your instincts, and always keep evolving. Thank you for reading, and as always, stay strong. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.